So even though I suck at marketing I might not be the best person to actually communicate what I'm doing, I believe what I'm doing is really critically important. I think our food system is completely and totally broken. And if you're buying your food in the grocery store, traditional agriculture, everything is just grown for maximum yield, minimum input cost. Everything is pretty much fertilized with just NPK type fertilizers for maximizing the organic matter growth and not necessarily maximizing the health of the plant. And there's almost no food you can buy in the store that's not grown in nutrient deficient soils. So what I'm trying to do is grow in completely natural, organic, living soil that will maximize the health of the plant. And then that in turn will maximize the health of the person eating the plant. So I don't expect that most people will be able to grow like a significant percentage of their calories with a system like this indoors year round. But what you can do is you can grow your own vitamins. You're basically growing nutrition and culinary experience, because when you grow this way in just healthy living soil, the food you grow is actually way more nutrient dense, and it's actually way more flavorful. I can't even describe to people how much better things taste when you grow it like this. I think one of the problems that people have is they've forgotten what real food is supposed to taste like, because it's almost impossible to buy real healthy food in the store these days. So anyway, this is a completely different way to grow. I think I might be the only one that I've found on the internet that's growing like me. Most of the other people doing indoor gardening are pushing kind of hydroponic gardening in plastic tubs that are basically just, nutrient solutions. And I think that's a really, really bad way to grow, because it's a pretty well-known scientific fact that injection molded plastics of all types, even the food safe ones, will leach chemicals out of the plastic over time. That's why they get brittle and crack and end up in a landfill. And all these chemicals that are leaching into the water in those types of growing systems are actually leaching into they're going right into your food. And so that's a really bad way to grow food. If you're going to grow your own food, you want to grow your own food to maximize your own health. So why pollute your food with the system that you're choosing to grow in? So I don't do anything in plastic. I try to minimize my plastic. I even can't stand buying stuff like this, but look at how crap this is. It's just gonna end up putting like microplastic particles everywhere, and all this stuff is just going in the landfill. But I broke down and I bought a couple of basils and a couple of tomatoes at the store. Usually I plant everything from seed, but sometimes I get impatient, and I'll go ahead and buy plants at the store and then transplant them into my planters.